hip hop. Cardi B.
Get rid of the stupid giggle. Tonight in America, the Vice President of the United States is gaming you. She thinks you're stupid. You don't understand. You're too dumb and too ignorant to catch on to her con. After all, she is the Vice President of the United States. How can you possibly comprehend the enormity of the issues she is confronting? She thinks she can point her finger to put you in your place, and if all else fails, laugh at the absurdity of your moronic bird-brained question. The question, a simple one. When will you visit the southern border? Take a listen.
Okay.
Do you have any plans to visit the border?
I'm here in Guatemala today. At some point, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making.
You've never been to Europe? Do you mind telling me what Europe has to do with Holt's question? Europeans are not packing up the kids and canoeing across the Atlantic to surge the Massachusetts border. And I haven't heard of any cartels dragging unaccompanied children into Massachusetts. Madam, we don't even have a border with Europe. And by the way, I wouldn't trumpet that you've never been to Europe, especially since you're one heartbeat away from being the leader of the free world. And what's with the stupid giggle? Are you trying to convey something with that laugh? Or better yet, are you laughing at us? Why can't you answer that question? Why won't you visit the southern border where we're experiencing an historic surge of illegals, the highest number we've seen in more than 20 years? The president has assigned the job to you. Are you not up to it? What are you afraid of? Why is this so hard for you? Especially since we wouldn't even be having this problem if it weren't for you and Joe. President Trump had to remain in Mexico, which you half-wits threw out the first week because you hate Trump so much. You stopped building the border wall because you hate Trump. Or could it be because you want illegals to enter? You do want them to enter, don't you? What's that? Don't lie to me. You said it yourself. Say it loud, say it clear. Everyone is welcome here. And your pal Joe during the campaign said it as well.
All those people are seeking asylum. They deserve to be heard. That's who we are. We're a nation that says if you want to flee and you're fleeing oppression, you should come.
Even Mexican President Obrador blamed President Biden for the migrant surge, saying Biden left immigrants with the perception that they would be let into the United States. And now, in a few short months, we've got 500,000 illegals entering the United States, not including the ones who escaped detection. So answer the damn question instead of copping an attitude and getting testy and indignant when Univision asks it.
When are you going to the border, Vice President?
The administration has asked. I'm not finished. I've said I'm going to the border.
Notice she wouldn't answer the question. Kamala, no one else is laughing with you. The stuff at the border is deadly serious. Unaccompanied children crammed into rooms with tinfoil blankets, brought in by cartels and destined to live a life of servitude to those cartels. What do you think their future is when they come in wearing wristbands that designate which cartel brought them in so they can create national networks of trafficking deep into the United States? We don't have the slightest idea who's coming into the country that you and Stumbling Joe literally invited. Who of them is a criminal who likes to steal and rob, commit crimes of violence? I don't know, and you certainly don't know. But I care. Do you? You used to be a prosecutor, but like a chameleon, you changed your law enforcement colors to those of power and fame. So you won't visit our southern border, but you're happy to visit Guatemala. And the reason?
And also, if we are going to deal with the problems at the border, we have to deal with the problems that cause people to go to the border, to flee to the border. And that is the root causes.
So to know the root causes at your border, your answer is to go to Guatemala? I got news for you. You're about as welcome there as A-Rod is at a Jennifer Lopez concert. If that's how you solve the problem, you're going to have to pack your bags for the next 3 years and visit 160 countries because immigrants from 160 countries are coming across our southern border. They all want to come here. But that aside, take a look at these signs welcoming you. The people of Guatemala are smarter than you. You're not respected and you're not welcome. And don't take my word for it. Just look at the screen. And even the president of Guatemala says the problem is the Biden-Harris administration. That's you. Is that you need to impose harsher penalties on smuggling. You didn't need to go to Guatemala to embarrass us, to be told by a foreign president to enforce our own laws. You want to know what the root causes are? Go to the border and find out. Talk to the Border Patrol. Talk to the people crossing. Talk to the children. Look at the cartels bringing them across. Check the bans on the arms of innocent children. Look to see if anyone is being tested for any kind of disease or COVID. You want to know why they're coming here? They're coming here because America is a symbol of plenty. They get education, medication, housing, food, licenses, cash, disability. Hell, they can come to New York and sign up to get $12,500 for free just for being an illegal during a pandemic. And by the way, who cares what the root cause is? When I dealt with criminals for more than 30 years, I didn't ask what their motive was. The prosecutor and me didn't give a damn. The issue for you, Madam Vice President, is what they're doing now. They're violating our laws. They are adding additional burden on hardworking American taxpayers. The issue now, Madam, is the impact on our schools, as our schools open up for the first time after the pandemic. And I don't give a damn what the reason is for their coming here, and neither should you. It's nothing but a ruse to prevent you from answering the harder question. If you actually go to the border, the press will join you, and they will see the disaster the Biden administration has made in real time. The disorganization, the disarray, and the mess that you and your dithering pal Joe have created at our so-called southern border. And by the way, madam, get rid of the stupid giggle. And that's my open.